I don't remember these. Here's some of the good ones right here. They're Duraglass from the 50s. 70s. Jars my grandma gave me today. I think she was afraid someone was going to cart them off. She knows I like to do bottles along with Arrowheads. This one's got a neat lid. I think they're half-gallon saws. That's what she said they were. But they're both pretty neat old bottles. So, I got them. We're gonna go out a little bit later here and see if we could do some night hunting and find anything good. All right, we're biking into this spot tonight. Sometimes I'll walk in. It just depends. I've kayaked into it before. This is the second time I've rode the bike in. So we'll see what we get into. We had a real nice rain this evening. It didn't last very long, but it was real good hard rain. And I had to come into my spot. And I've got to tell you right now, it's a good idea that I did because I'm already finding stuff. So we'll get into the video and you can see some of the stuff I'm already finding. All right. She ain't a full one. But she's good enough. That's the first thing I found. Little broke tip there. So we're on the board already. I ain't even been down here that long. This is the place that keeps on giving. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled hard because the ground, you can see this little spot here, the ground shifted a lot where the rain ran off quick. And it's uncovered a lot of different things. Everything looks different down here right now. So we're gonna keep looking. I found a big old piece of flint there. It might have been a blade. I'm not sure. It's pretty sharp. It looks like they were trying to work it. If you look at that bottom right, almost looks like they were attempting to maybe make a point out of this one. But pretty neat piece. Folks, you ain't gonna believe this. I made the find of a lifetime. You don't see these very often. That is an endangered river cabbage. For real though, I have no idea how that head of cabbage got down here. That's kind of weird. There is a real good example of like the cross etching they would do when they made that cord marked pottery. That is a piece of it right there. So that's the first one I've ever found that had good 90-degree angles and cord marks. So lots of stuff's washed out. I found a couple flint flakes at Arrowhead and now this. So we're doing pretty good. I tell you what, my old Raleigh, it's been through a lot. It got stolen actually. It was gone for 3 weeks and I found it. Had help from a friend. But it's turned out to be pretty good vehicle to use for arrowhead hunting too. Like I said before, this is the second time I've used it. Get in and out of spots, and we're planning to do another creek walk out there where Emma found her little knife blade, and we were going to ride in to a couple big rock bars, and this is the bike I'll probably use. So I never thought I'd add that to the roster for arrowhead hunting, but that's pretty cool. It's fun, it's easy to get in there. It's a lot faster than where I normally park and then walk down in. So we're gonna keep using it. It's helping us make some good finds. All right, we got our haul for the day. Got the jars my grandma gave me. And we got that cord marked pottery. got old Charlie too. He's a good boy. We got all those cord marked pottery shards there. I found a lot of that. I got a couple pieces that look different with those little square etchings in them, and all the rest are kind of like the regular lines. I don't know a lot about that pottery, if it's as significant of a find as the Arrowheads are. If you know anything about it, and anything interesting that I might need to know, or you think I should know, leave a comment. Tell me about it if you know about it. I'm going to look into it and learn a little bit more about it. I'm finding a lot of it in this site. And we got all these different flint shards. Anything to write home about, but we're finding a lot of pieces of shards that they're a real good indicator that people are manufacturing artifacts when you find shards. So if you see those, don't quit looking. That means you're close to somewhere. And of course, you know, we don't quit looking, and that's the kind of stuff you find. Wish it wasn't broke off, but it's better than nothing. I was looking closer at this. It has, right at the top there, I worked down that right side, it kind of looked like it might have been an old point that got all beat up. They say when in doubt, throw it out. I'm gonna put it in a shard pile, but there's a chance it might have been an Arrowhead. I'm just not sure. But there's no doubt about that one. Just wish it was whole. It's kind of got serrations on the side. But we didn't do too bad tonight. We didn't spend a lot of time in there, and we got a lot of good stuff. So there's our haul for this trip. I thank everybody for watching. I'm looking in a deep-tilled field. We're just seeing if we can find anything. This is a place a couple people talked about, and somewhere that goes alongside my route at one point. I figured I'd just pull over here after work. I saw it this morning and thought it'd be a good day to look since it just got done raining pretty hard. I'm not gonna look very long. We're gonna see if we can find anything. I already found a big piece of worked off flint right off the bat, and a couple shards, so we're doing pretty good. You know, just for a quick stop, we'll see what we get. Man, I've been looking about 5 minutes. Haven't even really cleared a quarter of this little field, which isn't very big. And that's all the stuff I've already found. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled, because if I keep looking right here, I'm bound to find a piece. There's flint flakes and shards and big broke off pieces of flint everywhere in here. So we're gonna keep looking. I found a little bit more. That one's quite a big piece. I don't know. That's like an attempted preform. It looks a little thick. I'm sure they could have napped it down, but it's the right size, make a point. That one's got some napped looking edges on it, that little rim. I don't know if that's a scraper or what. The rest are just flakes and shards. I'm really surprised at how much I've found already. I've done a few field searches, not done so well, so this is pretty cool. That's just glass. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled. We got about half of this field here done, and then move on and see if we can find something else. Got Bubba riding with me tonight. We'll get down in there and we're gonna look for some stuff. Ready, Bubba? Bub found something else I think's a fossil. It's got all these pock marks on it. We'll get a better look at it when we get home. But Alright, we found us a pretty cool fossil. We haven't really been finding too much in the way of artifacts, but I think I'll take that one home. It's got a couple on it. We like the fossils too. The bottles, the fossils, and the artifacts. Those are the trifecta of what we find when we're down here. So that's a pretty cool find. Oh, that's not a duck. That's a beaver chewing. You see that beaver at the end of that log, Douglas? He's chewing on wood at the end of that log where I'm shining. I thought it was a duck over there doing something. That noise is his teeth. Boy, he don't even care we're here. There he goes. There he went. Alright, this that field hunt and the night hunt where I went with Douglas. Night hunt, we just found a couple fossils, but they're pretty neat. You can see I think they're like old shells there on that one. I'm not sure what this one is, but I'm pretty sure it's a fossil. I've had somebody tell me it was a fossil. I don't know if they knew or not. They seem sure, but you know, sometimes people can BS you. But I think that is. These, all this flint was found in a very small part of one field there. You saw in the video. It was like 50 feet by 150 feet. It wasn't a very big part. And there's a couple pieces here like that. That could have been worked into a point. Just a lot of big pieces. I didn't really have time to look real thorough. I was skimming it faster than I should. So I probably could have found something, but just that much flint concentrated in one small area. I'm going to try to get back in that place because they turned that over. It rained a lot. A lot of stuff's going to start revealing itself. And then off camera, this is one of two of them. It's the smaller one. The other one's a little too big to bring in the house, so I'm going to put it in the yard or something. But we have two nutting stones now, and those are first for me. I've never found a nutting stone before. You can see that hole. Basically, they use this to break nuts on. I'm not sure if it was like a mortar and pestle style thing, or if they just use a stick, or what they were doing. But that's pretty cool to be on the board for that. They're not very good nutting stones, but it's better than nothing. So we're finally on the board for them. I've been keeping an eye out, but I've never seen one. So we got the nutting stone I found this week. That's a first. I'll bring my old finds down here. Then the celt, of course. That's a first too. And on my points, my metal there. So we're starting to diversify our finds, which is pretty cool. Here went my light. Water's way up right now. It's not good for hunting arrowheads, but it's real good for washing stuff out for future hunts. So we'll get a little bit of a break. Maybe try to hunt some fields. The creeks are even up. They're a little more volatile than the river is right now. A lot of flooding in the area. But when it goes down, we're going to try to get back out to my two bread and butter spots where I always make my good finds and see what's laying out for us. So, collection's growing.